Jihad, often misinterpreted, embodies a struggle for justice, faith, and self-improvement. It can manifest as personal growth, spiritual resilience, or community support.
I decided to record second part to that video, to first video, as it explained not enough. I said fighting injustice. What is that injustice, that unconsciousness? Religion describes it as a Satan, as some kind of form of energy, hostile energy, in manifesting in humans in forms of unconsciousness, some kind of darkness, anger, hostility. All them wars are based on this, for profit, for greed. Anger is born in that, hatred, killing, things like that. Someone pull for those things. This is some kind of hostile intelligence. This is deep inside of the humans. Let's say we got now war in Palestine. What's happening in Palestine? So many children have been exterminated. So many people been killed. And they are head of the countries which sending people to kill children. What kind of intelligence is in them? In the name of what? In the name of God they're doing this. They're saying in the name of God. But this is actually Satan whisper there in their mind to do it. It is like in their mind, in the name of God, they have to do it. But non-killing in such a form is justified. Definitely not. Where so many children died, so many people in such a horrific way. We all, to a certain degree, have this madness inside, that unconsciousness, that evil. But evil which is not observed is real evil, because can do and whisper anything to that human being, and that human being follow that. We're talking about fighting injustice, evil of that kind. Then you can use your soul against that. And use even energy which is transforming you, if you know how to do it against that. God permit that kind of battle and fight. Actually, every kind of battle and fight should be carried out against that evil, against that unconsciousness, that so-called Satan, egoic mind. When someone does it with that internal force from God, that soul ruch, know how to act, know how to speak, know, even if you have no intelligence enough, you can rely on that soul, and that soul will gonna sort out in the background everything what is necessary to be sorted out. We as a humans always lose against that evil. That evil will use any kind of source or any kind of thing against you. It's real evil. I've seen this many times in my life, like certain things wanted to like hurt me or kill me. And I understood I'm not dealing with human. I'm dealing with evil intelligence in human. So I had no choice like learn and explore the internal kingdom, that softness inside, that tranquility, that soul, that ruch. Because when you relax and allow it from inside to take that battle against that thing will be running away. It cannot keep your eyes. Look, when you got that light inside, it cannot. It is not digestive for that. It started perhaps before COVID, but in COVID was very visible. It started really from COVID. People carried that inside of them, and people did, and the rest of the world didn't understand what's happening. And later on, war after war, and now we got what's happening in Gaza, Palestine. This is the same kind of thing which carry on itself, carry this procedure. Satan, we may say Satan. There is God in people and there is Satan. When people are unconscious or they carry that thing, lots of heavy stuff inside, that manifesting this way. They have no feelings, those peoples. That's why those things happening the way the way they're happening. It's a scary thing, and there is no really way you can use your own strength and force to fight against that. That this is spiritual warfare, spiritual war. You have to use your soul to speak to that, to fight that. I've seen many times on different demonstrations how people been attacked by those forces, not by other people, by unconsciousness in other people, by those forces in other people. People doing something in the good faith, for love, for peace, and they are attacked. What attacking them? Actually, this Satan, that unconsciousness, this evil in other human beings, which have wrong ideas, ideologies. Their mindset is twisted, is very, very dark. That way they're doing this to other people who are doing something in good faith, for goodness. We can do this. We can take that challenge. We can fight that Satan, but with that ruh, with that soul, with that softness, with that stillness inside. We just have to relax. We not have to even have wisdom inside. Just have to relax and allow that soul to take over that darkness in another human being. Just learn how to relax. It's a process where we're learning. I learned this most of the life. In many of those situations, like I had no choice not to rely on my own strength, but in this what we carry on inside of our soul, ruh, heart center, that can take any battle and make that shield against you, protective shield. So things either bounce off you or they are like destroyed on you. Those dark forces, whatever it is, they cannot touch you if you are residing there, if you're doing in good faith, if you're doing in right justice, for right outcome, for right cause. If you're fighting for right cause and you're 100% sure you're fighting for right cause, you will know what you're dealing with, what coming in front of you. There's many things in the world which working this way, manifesting this way. We just have to identify them and do it like for God, for Allah, and He can open our eyes. We will be able to see. That mind matrix is full of those things in every human being. If we are cornered badly, we can see those monsters inside. Every human being have many of those monsters, but trick is and different between two human beings is one human being observe himself, pray, meditate, do those things, exercises. He investigating himself and his own darkness. And another human being is completely unconscious. He not doing anything with that. So that overtook him, and that perhaps manipulating that human being against other humans. That's what's happening everywhere now. We have to identifying those elements inside. This goodness element, this soul, and that darkness perhaps. And inquire it. Look into that. Feel energy of that. Feelings, emotions, thoughts. Quite often part of the mind is contaminated, corrupted, and that kind of part of the mind creating those thoughts. We need to erase it, eradicate this, remove it. Through prayers, meditations, over the time it will be possible. God will slowly unplug you from those things, those patterns, those memories, those wrong thoughts. So you will be able to reside in the right side of the mind and heart, soul. Never come back to that part of the mind which is like corrupted and creating those thoughts against you, against any human being. So this is what means justice. Justice is a fight, we may use that word, Islamic word, to fight with corruption of your soul. Or mindset, egoic mindset. There is plenty of things like that. They call it jihad. This is fight against corruption of the soul. Your own corruption, not against another human being. We can do it only when we understand ourselves, what is soul. And we're not doing this by our hands, forces. That force can defend itself, that force inside of the soul, that energy from there can fight that battle. Because when we use our own energy, we always lose that battle with that. Always lose that battle. We like adding oil to the fire. So we need to learn have no oil inside, like be empty with no energy. Just allow that soul to carry on that battle whenever something arises. Whenever we identify something is evil, something is not right, we have a right to fight that. Salam alaikum.